Hey y'all, it's the Queen. Welcome back to my channel. Seeking Sister Wife. Got to be real. Best title ever. So true. Got to be real. And they are keeping it real this week. Whew. Let's just get right started. The Merrifields, they still down in Cabo. They, getting to know Mama Bert. Oh my goodness. This is a train wreck, and I am loving every minute of it. Okay. So you remember last week, Garrick and Roberta had a quickie when Danielle went over back to her room to change her PJs. And Mama Bert had told Danielle that intimacy wasn't the most important thing to her. It was them all being together. And then, she got it in. So um, Mama Bert was feeling guilty and told Danielle that her and Garrett had had a quickie the first night. Danielle is not going to make it. She is not going to make it. She is having a fucking nervous breakdown on the beach, talking to her sister-in-law. Girl, what did you think this was going to be like? Like, what fantasy had you played out into your mind? I just wonder. I just wonder sometimes, like, when people come up with the idea or God lays it on their heart, because Danielle was saying, she didn't choose this lifestyle, God chose it for her. Girl, Garrick is not God, okay? Garrick told you that y'all needed to be living this lifestyle. I don't think it was God, girl. I don't think it was God. You might need to do some soul searching. Okay, so um Garrick and Roberta, go off on the boat for their solo date. Danielle's all up in her feelings on the beach. And Garrick is just getting creepier by the episode, getting creepier. I mean, I don't know if he's taken dating advice from Cody, but I don't know, he's a different kind of creeper than Cody. But he's so excited about seeing Mama Bird in her Brazilian bikini. And she is cute. She is a cutie pie. But Danielle is not like chopped liver. Danielle is cute too. Um, but then Garrick makes the comment, too bad she wanted to wear that life jacket. Really? Really? Safety first, people. Safety first. So Roberta is more concerned about Danielle being upset than Garrick is. And she just straight up tells Garrick, we're not going to be able to be together if sister isn't happy. So Garrick is saying things like, well, she just has to pray about it. And God is, going to deliver her from this. And even Danielle says she hopes God will deliver her from the jealousy. Garrick, if you want this shit to go down, you need to be communicating with Danielle. Okay? That is what she needs. She needs you to say the words that she wants to hear, which is, you're not going to run off with this Brazilian beauty. Okay? She is feeling very insecure, and we keep learning more about Danielle and Garrick's past marriage and how, they had problems. It seems like insecurity could have probably has been an issue this whole time. She wants to know, and she needs to know, that he wants her still and that he's not going to run. Girl, I'm telling you, you handled it the wrong way. When you got the divorce with Garrick, you should have made sure he put that house in your name, that you got full custody of the kids, and that he was paying your ass child support and alimony. Okay? You did not cover your bases. I'm not saying that he has ill intentions of running off with Roberta, but you have always got to have your bases covered. Okay, ladies? All right. I don't know. I'm just, at this point, I'm wishing Danielle will leave And it sounds like Roberta is trying to pull out because she's like, which is smart. You don't want to get into a sister wife relationship and the first wife already hates you straight coming in. Okay. She does not want a miserable life. And who blames her? Because we've seen a lot of miserable sister wives. There's four of them in Flagstaff right now. Okay. Oh, mm. It does look really pretty in Cabo though, I must say. Moving right along, the Snowdens. Now, as you remember, they're the Snowdens, Dimitri and Ashley, they're dating Chrissy that lives in South Africa, and she came for a visit, and then she left. And a couple of days later, Taylor from Atlanta came to visit. Ooh, Taylor, honey, do you not have a wife in Atlanta? Dude, what, girl? Anyway, Dimitri and Taylor go out on their solo date. Taylor is flirting with him hard, talking about, I'm thinking about having the muscles and, speaking of marriage, all this shit. Um, Dimitri's honest with her and he says he's concerned about her and instant motherhood because they done got burnt before with Vanessa. They got somebody that was single, didn't have any kids, and they thought she was all about it. And I still want to know, Vanessa, please reach out to me. I want to know the story. I want to know why you left the Snowdens for real. It doesn't have to be on the record. It can just be just a girl chat, girl. I need to know. I need to know. Especially with this week's TMZ allegations that Dimitri was arrested for domestic violence with Chrissy. So that kind of messes up the storyline. So we know Chrissy comes to live with them. Whew. I don't know. I would never think Dimitri would be someone that would do that. He seems so calm and laid back on the show. But you never really know someone, right? You never know someone until you live with them. And I guess this is what Taylor's thinking, because when it gets time for her to go home, she don't want to go. Okay, well, we've all been on vacation and not wanted to go, right? We've all been on vacation and maybe we're the only ones that do this. Go on vacation and then the day that you're supposed to check out, you're calling the front desk, can I stay just one more day? That happens to us a lot when we go on vacation. I'm not ever ready to come home. I'm always like, let's stay one more day. So Taylor asked if she could stay. Now this is the first time she is meeting the Snowdens in real life. She's been there for, I don't know, 3 or 4 days. And then she's asking if she can stay. And I think Dimitri said it best when he said, what about your stuff? What about your bed? Don't you need to go back? And then she's like, oh, well, I can go back and finish up my endeavors and come back. The girl just wants to stay. Did she bring all her clothes with her? Check her luggage. So the Snowdens are like, well, we need to talk to Chrissy about this because technically they were dating Chrissy before Taylor. Chrissy thinks it's a wonderful idea. She's like, oh, yeah, that's great. Stay, girl. Throw the suitcase away. Whew. Taylor, keep that suitcase, honey, because you might be living out of it here soon. I don't know. But it made me question, what does Taylor have going on in her life in Atlanta, or what does she not have going on that you would just stay, not even want to go back home? And then it shows Taylor calling her mom to tell her mom that she wants to stay, and her mom is not supportive. She's like, he's got options. Your only option is him. Okay. So I don't know. Taylor, honey, you're looking thirsty. You look thirsty. You look desperate. You look homeless is what you look like. I don't know. Is she living with her mama? I don't know. But like, what grown person just decides I'm going to move from Atlanta to LA with these people that God said, maybe that's it. Maybe God said go. I don't know. Now, the Snowdens, they are spiritual more than religious, so they're not trying to say that God told them to live this way, but I don't know. Maybe God told Taylor to go. I don't know. I have questions. Now I want to know, was Taylor there this week when Chrissy allegedly got assaulted? I don't know. But Dimitri says that Taylor provides a playfulness to the family and Chrissy is more zen. Well, I guess she wasn't too zen when y'all was getting into it, but I don't know. I don't know. But I can't wait to see. It looks like they're gonna let her ass stay. I don't know. Have you ever had company come and then when it's time for them to leave, they say they want to live there? No, no. I I have a girlfriend, and everybody that comes to stay at her house ends up trying to live there. You have got to say no. You've got to say no. You're obviously making it too comfortable, too good of a visit. I don't know. I'm suspicious though. I'm suspect of Taylor. Like, why? I can understand, she's like, oh, I would like to. And it's such an uncomfortable conversation. Like, I'm uncomfortable for her and them when they're having this conversation. Have you ever talked to a significant other about moving in together and they are not receptive? Right, right. Leave me a comment and let me know what you think. Remember, for every comment that you leave, you'll be entered into the drawing for a spring candle bundle, and we will be drawing that when we get to 100 subscribers. So make sure you subscribe and leave a comment. Well, I don't know. I can't wait to see what happens next week with the Snowdens. Now, the other three families that we have, the Joneses, Sidian, that ain't his name, allegedly. But anyway, Sidian and Tasha, they have decided with COVID, they're going to go to online dating. Okay. I mean, because your husband is creepy and he's scaring off all the women, maybe you'll have a better chance online. You're right. I'm telling you, with them, Tasha would be better off going and approaching the women and then being like, oh, that's my husband. Instead of letting him approach the women, I don't think it's a good idea. Girl, Tasha, not everybody is feeling Sidian like you are. She's like, oh, I love Sidian. She's something. She is something. But they are still looking. They're going online. They're taking selfies. They're, whatever. My advice for y'all, Sidian, that Tasha do the approaching. Because, honey, you're a bit much. You are not going to be everybody's cup of tea. Not going to be. You're lucky you found Tasha. You might need just to stop the search there. Some of y'all are lucky to get one wife, much less multiples. Bark, bark. Y'all hear it? Well, that's my baby. The Winders. So it's time for Sophie to have the baby. They were trying to get the girl that they had been talking to, their potential sister wife, Kimberly. They had been trying to get her to come out and see them. And now with COVID and all the restrictions, they've decided to put that on hold. Sophie has the baby. Only Colton can be with her at the hospital. So they did like a video call so her mom and Tammy could give her support while she is pushing. And Sophie's mom is like all up in the video, like push, and it was really sweet. It was really sweet. So they had a little boy, Ephraim James, the daddy. Colton came up with that name. I'm sure it's some biblical name. But then they're talking about, well, maybe that Kimberly can come out and visit now that the baby's there. And Colton's like, well, do you think it's really a good time to add to our family? Do is it really a good time? Is it ever a good time to add a third wife? Is it? I mean, when's the right time? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. At least let that girl come across country and see how boring and dull y'all are, so maybe she can make a decision. I don't know. She might spice y'all up. Woo, the dogs are a hot mess today. Okay, so we didn't really see anything from the Clarks this episode. It just showed them at the very end talking about how COVID had affected their relationship with Kay, or maybe it's not COVID, maybe Kay just is not feeling them. I don't know. I don't think that relationship's going to work out either. I think the age difference and the dynamic of Kay and Gerard and Vanessa, I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling it. I'm very interested into seeing how that goes though. But we're on what, episode 6, and the whole time they've been fighting with Kay and trying to get her to come back into the house. So I don't know. She might not want to be y'all's sister wife anymore. She seems to be enjoying working these 2 jobs instead of staying at home with y'all's kids cleaning that microwave. So she might not come back. I don't know. But anyway, that's all I have for today. Please feel free to leave me a comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see y'all next week when we are covering this hot mess that is Seeking Sister Wives. Y'all have a wonderful day, and remember, do something nice for yourself and do something nice for someone else. Okay? See you next time. Bye.